purpose of this video is to walk you through the essay checklist, which you'll need to complete before coming in to class on Monday with your rough draft prepared. You'll see that I'm looking at the homework essay checklist that's at the bottom of the page of your handout today. I'm just going to go through the aspects of the checklist with you so that you know clearly what the expectations are for your rough draft. You'll also want this to be prepared for your writing circles on Monday in class. First aspect is your essay, 4 to 5 paragraphs, fully written and ready for peer review. I've got my essay here, and mine is complete. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paragraphs. That should be done. Check. Second part, do I have at least 2 pieces of evidence from our class readings? Remember that you're required to have at least 2 pieces of evidence from our class readings. Your third piece of evidence can be a personal anecdote or a personal story that you've got to share, and you can use that as evidence. But we're looking for at least 2 class sources that support your claims. In my rough draft here, I've got Crèvecoeur. I've got a quote from Crèvecoeur, so that's 1. That's my personal example. And my second class example is a quote from Roosevelt. So I fulfill that second part of the essay checklist. I'm ready to go with my evidence. Third part, does your evidence use the 6 parts of introducing evidence? The 6 parts of introducing evidence is what we covered here in class today. We've got our 6 parts of including evidence and introducing it in a sophisticated way. I'm looking for that in all of your evidence. So I'm just going to go back to my 2 pieces of evidence here. And I'm looking here in this sentence, I'm looking for the 6 parts of introducing evidence. So I'm doing a check with myself. Got an introduction, I've got the author, I've got the title, brief summary of the text, transition to evidence, source information. I think I've got all of those things. I'm going to check my second piece of evidence for all those 6 parts. Just looking at this sentence, checking for the 6 parts. I've got the title, I've got the author, I've got the kind of brief summary about it, I've got the quote, and I've got the source name. Great. That means that I'm ready to check this aspect of the essay checklist off. I've got the 6 parts of introducing evidence. Next part, I'm looking to see that I have my 2 vocabulary words highlighted in green. Those are the vocabulary words that you learned at the beginning of class today. We're looking for just 2 of the 4 that you've learned. I've got autonomous here. I've highlighted it in green. Diligently highlighted that in green. Check, done with that. I'm looking also for my 2 positives highlighted in yellow. Crèvecoeur, a French-American immigrant. I've got 1 there. Got my second one here. Ready to go with that. I'm set for my positives. Then last one, is your writing circle preparation ready to go for Monday? Revision, focus, and paragraph boxes complete. The writing circle preparation is here below. And these are the 2 boxes that I'm focusing on, the revision focus and the paragraph focus. For my revision focus, I want to take a look at the rubric strands that I've given you here above your essay checklist. These are the 7 strands of the LPS rubric. I want to take a close look at this rubric to get a sense for where I currently stand and where I want feedback from my Writing Circles group on Monday. So if I think that my argument isn't quite as strong as my evidence, or if I think my organization is not as strong as my commentary, I want to choose a focus. So for my essay, I'm going to say that my commentary feels a little weak. Just gonna go back and make sure that I am following the language of the rubric, so commentary. Yeah, I think I'm clearly explaining it, but I want to be at a place where I'm insightfully explaining how my evidence supports the argument. Like I want to be saying something meaningful, not just clearly explaining. So this is going to help me to ask a really specific question as I'm asking for feedback from my writing circle on Monday. And the paragraph I especially want to focus on for that. I think my second body paragraph, I think this is like a little short, and I think my commentary can be stronger here. So I'm going to ask my group to look at that paragraph first. Okay, so I'm just saying that this is going to be my main focus, and then I also, if we have time, I want my group to help me look at body paragraph 1 and 3. Okay. I'm at the bottom of my essay checklist. I've checked that off. My writing circle preparation is ready to go because I only need to do the revision focus and the paragraph. Revision focus and paragraph. Done. Now I'm ready for class on Monday. I'm ready to go into writing circles to receive some really good feedback on my essay and to be able to talk about it in an informed way.